So.
Time for our domestic. Yeah. It's now going to be live.
So we are going to be looking ahead to our next 7 Premier League fixtures. These are the Premier League fixtures that will take us until the end of the calendar year. We've got Arsenal away, Fulham at home, Newcastle away, Brentford at home, Forest away, Liverpool at home, and Crystal Palace away. So it's a really tough fixture list. And obviously we know Spurs doing very well away from home so far. We're doing horrendously at home. And the league is so tight. So if we go on a bad run in this period, you know, that could be quite detrimental to our Premier League campaign. However, if we have a decent run, then we could stay there or thereabouts and have a genuine chance to challenge for the top 4 come second half of the season. We are going to make a stab at predicting all 7 games. It's worth noting that Spurs do have 2 Champions League fixtures in here. We play PSG in between Arsenal and Fulham, and we play Slavia Prague, what was it, in between Brentford and Forest. Yep. So there's that. But I want you guys to come along and predict with us and see how many points we can get in our next 7 Premier League fixtures. So put your predictions in the comment section below. Let me know how many points you think we can take from the next 7 games. And maybe put now in the comment section as well your prediction of what you predict that we're going to predict. That's what I want to know as well.
Yeah, let's do this game by game. So we'll give them time.
Arsenal away. Brian?
The comments going to have a field day. 3 points. 3 points against the filth. I'm going for a win at the Emirates.
How?
How?
How are we going to do that?
How are we going to do that?
I know we've got a really good away form, but it's Arsenal, man. We just always lose there.
Or draw.
Or draw.
We've had one manager.
We don't win, that's for sure.
Listen, people last season when I was going at Levy or for years, and then on Brian's negative, not being negative, I was being real. And I said to people, and I promised people, get Thomas Frank in the door. I'm going to be very, very positive for the team. People want to call it delusion, whatever. Then we got Levy out. And I was like, it's Christmas, New Year, Hanukkah, everything rolled into one. I remember back in the day, and the saying still goes...
what has all this got to do with a result at Arsenal?
I'm coming on to it. I've got so many, even when I'm speaking to my close friends, some of my close friends that are Arsenal fans, they're like, when it comes to the North London derby, form goes out the window.
That's bollocks. It's not true.
Mate, it is true.
It's not true.
It is true.
It's not, though.
True. We go in there as the best away team in the league.
How many times have we gone into the North London derby at the Emirates being the much better team and the team on form?
It doesn't matter.
And not won?
Yeah, but it's on the day. It's on the day. So I am going ultra positive. I'm backing my team. Joe, like I said, I back my team 100 billion% now. I back my manager 100 billion% now. And I think after all this tension that's going round and all this Frank out or he's boring, he's whatever, I think we're better set up defensively as a set pieces to anger them, to annoy them and get at them. We've seen with the Sunderland Orators away, they're gettable if you go for it and not just sitting back. So I am going to go absolutely, maybe delusional, batshit crazy, whatever you want to call it. Look, I said to you beforehand, come the end of this game, I'm either going to come on screen and either have the biggest smile and literally be the most smuggest person you have ever seen, or I've got shit coming my way. But I am going for it that we are going to have a North London derby upset, and he will be the second manager only to win in the Premier League. Obviously, Pochettino won there in the Cup. I'm going for it.
Harry Redknapp in the league.
Harry Redknapp got the job done, and we haven't won a single game there.
Yeah.
We've gone to Everton, where we haven't won away for ages. He got the 3 points in the league. We went to West Ham, where we haven't done well in the league. He got that done. Obviously, Newcastle away in the Cup, we had a problem. But I'm going to be supremely upbeat, supremely positive, and I say there is a North London derby upset coming. And it will be a massive upset.
It will be massive. You know what? I hope and I pray every single night until the North London derby that you're right.
Oh, I will be as well.
I am literally praying. I'll do anything for a win at the Emirates this year, man. I really would, but I just can't see it. What I can see it being a fairly tight game and Arsenal winning it on the odd set piece. I don't think it's going to be a battering or anything like that, but I just can't sit here and say honestly that I think Spurs are going to take any points there, just because I've seen so many good teams, so many good Spurs teams go to the Emirates and get nothing. And I've seen so many crap Spurs teams go to the Emirates and get nothing. You know, it's just one of those grounds for us. It's like an Anfield, like a Stamford Bridge. It's one of these grounds. We just don't do anything there.
Do you know what? I will go back to the glorious time of Ange's first 10 games.
Yeah.
Which was the first North London derby I'd gone to at the Emirates, been to loads at Highbury. Yeah. As I was saying to you and Sim, when we go there, all that matters to me is we put in a shift, and when you leave that pitch, win, lose or draw, you go to the Spurs fans and you know you have given absolutely everything. If you lose, look at them, they're the best team in the country, unfortunately, at the moment, by far, then you lose. But go in there with desire, passion, fight, and realise
100%.
They need to do that. After 100%. The Chelsea game, where they did the exact opposite, they need no telling for this game. Mm-hmm. And what I was going back to when it comes to the Ange game, we were both there. We should have won that game. We were outstanding that game, and boy, did we put in a shift. When they came over to us, I was absolutely delighted with them. And if it hadn't been for that Romero deflection and that Romero penalty, we equalised quickly.
We should have won that game. We should have won that game.
Should have left with 3
but
points.
also, you know that in that game, Arsenal did have a lot of players out. Declan Rice went off at half-time as well, do you remember?
Yep, but we could see Gyökeres may or may not be fit. They could have players out. And I'm just saying, listen, it defies reality.
It defies gravity, reality, whatever you want, mate.
But you know what? Like I said, I am loving being this positive Bri. I am loving just having full focus on the team, on the players, and having faith and belief in them. And the North London derby, I'm going big. I am going supersonic, as Oasis would say. And I just think there is going to be an upset.
All right.
And believe me, if it happens, whether I'm on the watch along or on the fan show, I will just have a smile probably for about 3 minutes without saying a word. And then we'll get into it.
All right, look, Brian's going for a win at the Emirates. I'm going for a loss. I just can't see anything coming out. I can see us having a decent performance, but a gritty performance, but I just can't see us taking the points. Maybe a draw. But anyway, I've gone for a loss. And Brian harps on about his positivity. What's he gone for Fulham at home?
Gone for a draw.
Where's the positivity?
Right, so I'll tell you why. With this, I've got positivity with our away form. I've gone for the positivity with the away form.
Come on, we got to start winning at home at some point.
Yeah, we do, but listen, this domestic is actually getting worse here. You were just having a dress rehearsal with me behind the scene. That's real. So, Sammy, I can hear him laughing. Right. So, my reason behind this, we are going to give all we've got away to the filth. We then go away to Paris Saint-Germain. So that's 2 monster games in quick succession. Then we come back to Fulham, our home record, and I think those 2 games are going to take so much out of us. And with our home form, I am just going for a draw there.
You know, that game is 19th away form in Fulham against 19th home form in Tottenham.
I didn't realise their away form was so bad.
They've picked up 1 point away from home all season so far, Fulham. You can't change your prediction now, Brian.
Right. You didn't see. You've done all your research. I was so quick to give my results in. I didn't do my due diligence.
But the only one team that are worse than Fulham away are Wolves. They've picked up 1 point away from home all season.
Why you're confusing me?
And that was at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
All this logic, you're confusing me. No, I'm just down with the draw. Listen, if we get 3 points, fantastic. But I'm going for a draw.
Now, we're going to beat Fulham at home. The home form has to change at some point. We haven't won at home for 3 months. We've won 3 games at home this whole calendar year. Like, surely.
You think Fulham's going to be the one?
Yeah, it's got to be.
We said 19 times.
It's got to be. It's got to be. Fulham are having a shocking season so far, particularly away from home. I know we're not winning at home and we're playing poorly at home, but this one, it's got to be the one.
There's a twist in this. There's a twist in the tale here, because obviously we saw yesterday and heard, and there were reports that Silva's under enormous pressure.
Yeah. Oh, he better not get sacked before.
And then you get new manager bounce. And then it's... Mate, there's so many twists and turns that could happen. We don't know if players are going to be available. Obviously, there's so many twists and turns, but I just think the Filth and PSG back-to-back is a huge ask.
Yeah, it is.
It's a huge ask.
Yeah, it's
we've
massive
got full
ask.
strength. So I just think
No, it is,
the
100%.
intensity of these games.
Yeah, you're right.
So I have gone for a home win in this fixture list.
Yeah.
But I'm sticking with the draw. I'm sticking with the draw.
Yeah, it's just got to be a win, man. By hook or by crook, we got to get those 3 points in that game for sure. All right, Newcastle away. What have you gone for?
I've gone for a defeat.
Where's the positivity?
Mate, look at it. Mate, we're both on 4 points. Where was your positivity with Arsenal? We've both got exactly the same points.
You're
so
the
far.
one saying the positive.
Yeah,
I didn't mention positive.
I am being positive. I've predicted 4 out of 6.
You know,
And I just think Newcastle, we know what happens.
what
there.
about the away form?
I know it's just Newcastle. Oh, mate, what have I done here? No, can I just change it that we're taking 18 points? 18 points, invincible, top of the league.
You've made your bed, mate.
I've made my bed. Yeah, I just think Newcastle, there's just something there. I just think there's something there, and it's been recent. You could say the same for the Filth, but there's more on the Filth than there is Newcastle. I just think Newcastle is such a tough game. Such a tough game, and something just happens there. So I can't see anything but a defeat. I'd love to be wrong, but I'm going with a defeat. You've gone for a massive draw.
Yeah, I've gone for a point because I look at Newcastle this season. Albeit I know they're good at home. Where are they? Actually, you know what? They've picked up 9 points from 5 games so far at home. I think they've had some big teams go there and they've dropped points. I think Arsenal won there and someone else won there. I can't remember who. But anyway, I think that Spurs will go there, play our game that we do away from home, and I think we can take something from Newcastle. I've not been impressed with Newcastle this season. Eddie Howe, apparently a lot of Newcastle fans saying he's under pressure. Their form at this moment in time is horrific. They're losing. They lost to bloody West Ham away.
Do you remember their away form in London is shambolic. They also had that long run with Bobby Robson, the late great, may he rest in peace. Newcastle don't travel well in London. If this had been at home, I may have gone for the 3 points here. I just think St James's Park, and do you know what it is as well with St James's Park? Everyone will know this for all away fans. The away fans can't really have the impact that they can have at other grounds because you're up in the gods. I think that's a massive thing that affects us as well. Obviously, it's just a ground we don't do well at.
Didn't we draw at St James's last year? Or 2 years ago?
No, 2-1, 4-1.
Wasn't there a 2-all in there?
6-1.
Wasn't there a 2-all in there?
Not that the last time we beat them was when the new owners had their first game. Do you remember there was the heart attack with the fan? And Kane and Son scored. That was the last time we beat them.
It was... I'm thinking of the bloody friendly, aren't I? Out in Australia, we drew 1-1.
Well, that's an away game. We'll probably win that now.
Yeah.
Let's play in Australia.
Yeah, so look, I'm going for a point. Brian's going for 0. Brentford at home. So we haven't agreed on one fixture so far.
Nope.
Which say change. We usually agree on most things. But next up is Brentford at home. And lo and behold, we're both going for 3 points in a home game. What are the chances?
Yep, I mean, this game...
Thomas Frank against his old club.
This game, do you know what? If we don't get a win there, I can just see what's going to happen. I can just see what's going to happen from this fan base.
You know what? This is all set up, though, isn't it, for Spurs to lose this game?
No, it's not.
Keith Andrews.
It's not. We're listen.
Brentford.
If you look at it back to back, Brentford and Forest. We got the Brentford. So obviously, it's the Frank Derby, and we'll get the 3 points. And then we've got Forest with the Morgan Gibbs White shambles from last season. These are two massive games that have become massive for fan reasons.
These are just the way these things work out,
isn't it?
Unfortunately. Not the way we're saying it's going to work out, but usually the way it works out is, everyone was saying in the summer, Brentford going down, stripped for parts, Frank's gone, they've hired their set-piece coach, their captain gone in Norgard, Wissa, Mbuemo. I'm sure there are other players in there as well that left that I'm forgetting. And they're doing so well.
They're
doing so well. Igor Thiago smashing it in for fun.
Yep.
Their dynamic of the front three with Sade on the left, Utara on the right, Damsgaard putting the strings in the middle. I mean, they are just looking so well. And I actually think these Brentford players are going to really want to come to Tottenham and prove a massive point, aren't they?
Yep, they are. They are. But Thomas Frank will want to put on a good showing, and obviously he's going to get an incredible round of applause from the reception from the Brentford travelling fans. It's a massive game. It's a massive game, and do you know what? It's massive. I think it's massive more for if we win, fantastic 3 points, home form. If we don't win, sections of this fan base are going to have an absolute field day and pile the pressure on. But they're not going to get their opportunity because it's to be 3 points for Tottenham. 3
points, in agreement there. Forest away.
We're on a roll now.
We're denied the reunion with Ange Postecoglou. It's going to be a Sean Dyche, Nottingham Forest. And look at that. We have both gone for 3 points away at Forest. I mean, last year we wouldn't have said that. I mean, with the way that they were playing. But look, they're turning the corner a little bit, Forest, at this moment in time.
Yep.
And facing a Sean Dyche team, when Sean Dyche is at home, is not the easiest prospect.
We've done well against Sean Dyche at home. At their ground. Sorry, not our home.
When he was Everton manager, we didn't.
Everton, no. Burnley, we did well. Although we lost one game 1-0 after we beat City in typical Tottenham fashion with Conte.
Yeah.
I just think going into it, I think we'll be on a bit of a roll. Remember, what game have we got between this game? We've got Slavia Prague. Is it Slavia Prague?
Yeah.
At home.
Yeah.
So it's a big week. But I could just see 3 points. I think they're gonna put on a show and show Morgan Gibbs-White why he needs to come here in the summer.
Look at that bit of run of form I've got us going on. 3 wins in the last 4 games.
Mate, I've got us undefeated 4 out of 5, so...
Well, that means defeated.
One defeat, yeah. Mate, listen, you start off with a defeat. Mate, we'll see. Listen...
Yeah, because I start off with a defeat at the Emirates, and that's going to kick us up the arse, and then we're going to start, winning some games.
Listen... I know. You see, the sad thing is, I know what's coming next. So what you've just brought in is irrelevant, my friend.
Well, let's see. Liverpool at home. Liverpool not on a good run of form.
No,
they are in a shocking run of form. But unfortunately, we've both gone for losses at home to Liverpool.
Yep.
We could beat them, though.
We could, but the last few games where we've played at home, apart from the Carabao Cup, have not been good.
Yeah.
Have not been good viewing. Who knows if Isaac has hit form by then, or Florian Wirtz has started setting the world alight, or coming to a form.
Do you feel with Liverpool it is just a moment of time until they turn it around?
Yeah, I think once Isaac gets a goal, he'll be off and running. I think, Joe, what I would say, even though Liverpool have heavily invested, this is probably the best opportunity to play them with the form that they're in right now. Obviously, it could drastically change with what they've got, and obviously, we don't know what their fixtures are leading up to it. So I think Liverpool at home may be easier because of the form they've been on this season.
Yeah.
Even though they've bought quality, we've seen when the Galacticos first started doing with Real Madrid, you can buy all these stars, but if they don't knit as a team, it means nothing. You've got a load of individuals.
Yeah.
So we should see, but based on our recent home and away form against Liverpool, it's one of those where you might as well give them the points, isn't it? It's been in the past, so I just can't see it.
Another thing to note, actually, just going back to the Forest one, they're going to be coming off the back of Thursday night football.
There's that
game as well.
There's that as well.
So even more reason why we're going to get 3 points.
Damn right.
But anyway, on the Liverpool thing, I mean. It's always such a hard fixture. Obviously, we beat them a couple of years back with that last-minute goal. With the one of the most ridiculous VAR decisions or refereeing decisions that we've ever seen. Obviously, it went in our favour that day, but yeah, I just feel like I don't know if it's a matter of time before Liverpool start clicking and we're going to start seeing them being like winning every game and everything like that. But they're not going to go on and lose every game. They are going to have some big wins in there, and I think one of their big wins might come at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, unfortunately.
Well, you look at it as well. At the start of the season, they were getting very lucky with their 5 wins, weren't they? They were getting pegged back. This is the other thing as well. That Liverpool defence is very gettable compared to the previous seasons. Their defence is actually very gettable. We've seen lower teams and lesser teams be able to get it. It's obviously down the other end. But you look at it, the way they have been playing the first 5 games this season, they were getting last-minute goals, penalties, and now that's not happening to them. We shall see what happens. But, I mean, the last time we beat them at home in the Premier League was that one, like I said, with the VAR decision, how we got away with it. Who knows? But it's hard to predict anything but a defeat against Liverpool, unfortunately.
All right, and the last game before the turn of the year is Crystal Palace away. Not the easiest fixture. I mean, Crystal Palace, the way Ollie Glasner has them playing most weeks, I think is absolutely brilliant. They're a great team to watch. And Brian has gone for a win at Selhurst Park. I have gone for a draw.
Where's your positivity?
I mean, a draw away at Palace ain't bad.
Where's your positivity? You got on your winning run.
A draw away at Palace ain't bad. I'll take a draw at Palace right now. I think they're a brilliant team, particularly at Selhurst Park. And
remember, they're playing Thursday nights.
Yeah, but it won't be then. Their last European game will be in between that Brentford Forest game.
Okay.
So, yeah, like you've gone for 13 points. I've gone for 11 points.
Yep.
Is that enough to keep us in kind of like the top 4 conversation come the turn of the year?
Well, again, you need to look at what the other teams are playing. But I think if you saw a lot of Spurs fans and they said, let's just say on my side, if you could take 13 points out of what, 18? Or no, 21 is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 21. 13 points out of 27. There's some big games there. I think Spurs fans would be, well, I can't speak for them all, but I'd be delighted with 13 points from that fixture list.
Yeah.
And obviously 2 games or 1 game stands out. If we make just 3 points at the Emirates, I'm going to stand by it. I've been saying it for a few weeks, so I'm not going to go back on what I said. But I think if you look at it, 13 points out of 21 from there will be a very good return.
Yeah, I mean, there are very hard fixtures there. Obviously, Arsenal away, Newcastle away. I mean, all those away games do look pretty daunting, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, even Forest, that's probably the easiest one of the lot, but, it's still a hard fixture. And obviously the home form, welcoming Liverpool.
Yep.
Brentford got the Thomas Frank thing that we spoke about before. The only one where I fully expect 3 points is the Fulham game out of that, really.
The one I've gone for a draw for.
Yeah.
Mate, do you know what? I think the 2 that we've actually agreed on. Because with Fulham, you just don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, but even in those 2 games,
Fulham have given us trouble in the past.
It's true, they have given us trouble. We usually beat them at home.
Fair.
We do usually beat them, even though they're hard games. And the way Fulham are playing...
We drew them last year. That's when I was sitting in Scotland Yard with Michael McIntyre.
True. We did draw them, but we beat them the last year, but it was a tough game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The year before that. But I'm saying that's probably the one that stands out to say that has to be 3 points. All the other games that you can pick at little reasons why you can find Spurs not to win the game.
Yeah, and when you said that 19th home form against 19th away form, they're shocking stats, aren't they? But like I said, I fully believe in Thomas Frank. I fully believe in the lads, and who knows who'll be returning. And if you could change one fixture there and change the result either way, which one would you change?
What, as a prediction or as a hope?
Either way. Let's do it as a hope.
Obviously, Arsenal.
Obviously, don't take the filth away. That's so obvious.
Yeah.
If I could change
I'll go Liverpool.
You go Liverpool. What would you change it to?
Well, I would obviously want to win.
No, but I'm saying you'd want the win. But I mean, if you think we could get a result against Liverpool, are you?
I think we can. I mean, if what I say pans out and that Liverpool defeat is turned into a draw, let's say, that's a good run of results, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I'm saying if I had to change one, I'd change the Fulham draw to a win. So I'm on 15 points.
Yeah.
But like I said, I people will know I'm not going to budge. I'm not going to change. my belief in Thomas Frank, he will get it right. And the hope that with these players coming back, don't know when, it could be some of these games, maybe not. They could be key, but they may not be incredible players, but to add that depth and options of formation or whatever it be for Frank to utilise, I think we'll be in a good place come the end of these fixtures.
So 13 points, where in the table do you think that leaves us come turn of the year?
Again, we don't know the other teams what they're playing. But
it's true, but
I'd say fifth.
I think it'll be lower than that. I think 13 points would leave us a bit lower than that because it's so tight together.
All right, let's say between 5th and 7th.
I would say between, maybe 6th, 7th, 8th, something like that. And 11 points probably a little bit lower. So, but anyway, still a whole another half of the season to go.
Exactly, where we're going invincible. Invincible for the not conceding a goal, scoring goals for fun. People, I am joking. No, but January...
He's not joking because his predictions are going to show it.
We're in Champions League, FA Cup, all of it. But then you look at it, January, the transfer window comes in. And then if a player like a Leao, if that's massive, who knows what we bring in the loan market or what we bring in. It's a big... January is huge for this football club on behalf of the owners and the new setup. And it could steer us in the right direction to have a very, very successful second half of the season.
I hope so, my friend. I really do. But, look, Brian's going for 13 points. I'm going for 11 points. I want to know your predictions for the next 7 games in the comment section below. Quick prediction as well on the 2 Champions League games in there. PSG away, Slavia Prague at home.
PSG away, I'll be interested to see if he goes to what he did in the Super Cup. It actually does go back.
Surely he has to, no?
You would imagine so. But PSG, when we played PSG, obviously they had just come back from the Club World Cup. They're fully in their stride now.
Well, they're fully in their stride, but they got a lot of injuries, don't they? Ousmane Dembele apparently out.
Yep,
I think Desiree Doué might be out as well.
Some key players. I would say, if I'm going to stick it to my positive theme, I'm going to say a draw. A draw. Which, but let's face it, we'd be delighted at and still undefeated in the Champions League.
I'll take a draw right now off you, PSG,
and
man.
then at home at Slavia Prague, win all day long.
Yeah,
all day long. So 4 points.
I'll go for 3 points.
So you're going to defeat PSG?
No, we're going to go win at PSG and lose. No, I'm joking. Yeah, we'll lose at PSG and we'll beat Slavia Prague. That's what I'm going for.
Okay.
There you go. So that'd be a great week, though, wouldn't it? 3 wins: Brentford, Prague, Forest.
Yep. 2 of them at home.
Not bad at all.
Yep. Ray of sunshine here.
All right. So I want to know your predictions in the comment section below. And also, when you make your prediction, tell me where you think your prediction leaves us in the league come the turn of the year. But thank you, everyone, for joining us today. That is all we have time